Hey, what's going on guys, it's DeeBee here, and guess where we are? We are on Attack of the BTeam, that's right. We're with the guys from the MiB Minecraft in Brisbane server, having a bit of a play around with this mod pack, and having quite a lot of fun. Now, you might recognise quite a few names. You might have seen Agent J's videos, you might have seen Ashdarts' videos. The links for them will be in the description. I'll be playing with them, and as we can go along, the actual server is a PvP raid, so that's why I'm in this little bunker right now. Hopefully don't get found. That would be quite shameful. But anyway, let's get to it. I just wanted to start fresh and sort of figure out the best way to get about things, cheapest way to get started, and yeah, just sort of experiment once we get to a good level. Now, as I did say, it is a fresh start, but not really, because I've got a bit of a cheatsy doodles chest here. So, no, that'll be fine. It's basically just a heap of goodies that I've got previously that will save us a lot of time. So, let's get started. So the main one that I wanted to start with was the minions mod, because it allows you to clear out a huge room with very minimal effort. It's really cheap. So you need at least, I think it was about eight levels of XP to be able to do this, and all you do is you hit your Z on the keyboard, and this commit to evil is what you're going to be looking for, and it will give you three options, and doesn't really matter which one you pick, as long as it, you know, I always like the jam radio frequencies. I think we'll go with that one, and it gives you a little sound clip. Okay, now normally when you commit enough evil, you'll actually get given a staff. So let's try something else. I think we'll go with the unspeakable act of lust. We'll get a bit of a clip of that. Well, that was certainly interesting. Although we still haven't got it, so I think we might just need one or two more. So, of course, I can't resist this one. I think Rapid would be a fan of this one, as always. And as you can see, it's taking off a couple levels down the bottom at a time. Have we still got it? I don't know. I think we'll have to go Supreme Hedonism. And here we go. This is the master stuff, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to summon your own minions, which sometimes get stuck in walls. It's fine. It allows you to summon up to 4, and from here, as you can see, it consumed a bit of my hunger to summon them, but what it allows you to do is you can dig your mine shafts, or you can clear out an area, or you can get it to specify to strip mine an area, and they'll collect everything and bring it back to you and drop it on the ground. So I think for the moment, let's just get a good area going, and we'll probably make it about 5 high, and we'll make it so. Okay, so you can see the little wireframe that we've got given here. This actually is the area that you are telling them to carve out. So once we've got that set, we'll give her a little right click, consumes a bit more hunger, and then they get to work. Now that guy's just derping out a bit, but he's just snapped down to here. So now there are a couple of glitches with these. Sometimes they'll disappear. Sometimes you won't be able to find the stuff that dropped, but most of the time, if you unsummon them, they'll drop on the spot where they are. So it's usually not too much of an issue. So while they're digging that out, I think we'll have a look in here, and you can sort of see what I've managed to grab. Just some basic supplies that I've been mining, and I've even made a nether trip just to get some good tools to start up with. I used to have a full manual cutlass. I had an Ardite hammer, and died due to a creeper, lost it all. So not really happy, but hence why we're starting again. And yeah, there's quite a little couple of witchery things here and there. Tag locks, that'll be quite a lot of fun in the series. Got my own just to start experimenting with it. And of course some casts that I've made, and I thought, well, there's no point remaking them. So let's just keep going with that. Now these guys are cutting this space out quite good actually. And it's not going to be one giant empty room. What I planned to do for it was to have sort of a large space in the middle and offshoots to rooms on each side. But each room wouldn't just be a doorway, it would be a house. So we would end up with a little village embedded into a rock wall, which I thought was kind of cool. But I think that'll come quite a lot later in the series. I think what we'll do first is get the room set up, set out, and yeah, I think the first mod that we'll probably get into proper is the Tinkers. So that'll give us a decent amount of tools. It'll be much better than this Peridot stuff, which is not too bad. I mean, a sword that does 7 hearts of damage is pretty decent. But I still like my my cutlass. So what I might do is I'll go up, gather some stuff, and start the Tinker's Smeltery. So once these guys are all cut out, we'll have a decent amount of room, and we'll start on the Tinkers. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Okay guys, we are back. And the minions have cleared out a decent amount of space. They didn't finish up because I left the area and they unloaded in the chunk and stopped on the spot. It wasn't a problem. Came back, unsummoned them, and they dropped all their stuff wherever they would have been. But we've got the stuff. Now to make the smeltery, you need seed bricks, and that comes from grout. And grout is made out of clay, sand and gravel. Of course, there's 2 different ways to make it. I'm going to make it the most convenient way. All up, I think we only need a stack or so. Calculations and all that. So I think we'll just make up a little quick stackaroo. And cook this up. Thrown in a few furnaces, but I'll split that over 4 actually. Get it cooking quicker. Yeah, so what this sort of lets you do is you need to smelt down certain metals, and you combine the metals to make weapons and tools, and then you can apply modifiers, and it's fantastic. It's probably one of the most fun ways to play the game, because it does allow you for so much more customization. So I think what we might do is, what we'll do is we'll make up just one to show you. So you grab the seed bricks and standard, you know, just like your standard bricks in vanilla, 4 to make a seed brick block. And I've actually cleared a bit of space over here. It's a multi-block structure, so it requires quite a lot of bricks, and we'll need a smeltery controller as well. So I'll let these smelt up and we'll come back when they're all done. Okay guys, we're back. That's all smelted up. What I've done is I've just started assembling the blocks. All we're looking for here is the last 3, and they're going to be special parts of the multi-block structure. What we want is a smeltery controller. That'll give us the interface for that. And we'll also want a tank, I think it would be. Yep. And for that we will need 1 glass. So let's try and find the 1 glass. No glass, smelt some. So we'll need the tank, and we'll also make a couple of windows. Just so you can see, that's the seared window there. That'll actually let us look in and see what metals are there. Just so we can keep tabs on it. It'll be more useful later on when we increase the height. Now, increasing the height gives you an extra 9 slots in it, and you can go right up. There's no real limit. So I think we'll just make this a few higher. It's not greatly important because we don't plan on putting quite a lot in. This is just enough to make our tools. So grab our glass, probably make 1 window, and we'll make a tank, and then that should be sweet. Window here, tank there, controller in the middle. And as you can see, it's glowing, and that is now working. Now as you can see, you've got 9 slots. That's actually these 9 slots here on the ground. Like I said, the more you increase, the more slots you'll increase down to here. This is actually just where your liquids are, and this is where the lava has to go. So that's the whole reason why we have a tank. So what we need is a lava, and I don't think I managed to pick any up. So I shall go and get some. Alright, be right back guys. Okay guys, got our lava. Let's just chuck it in there, and that will give us a bucket at a time. This can store up to 4. But it'll take 150 ml a bucket at a time, I think, just to fill this little part up. And the more we add to it, the more there'll be. So for now, what we've got to do is we've just got to add a couple more things to actually make this thing useful. I believe they're in the backpack. Yep. And they are casting basin and the casting table. Now the casting basin allows you to pull full blocks of metal, so 9 ingots at a time, and that sets into a block. The casting table actually, oh, there's Mitch. The casting table actually lets you put in plates, and you can make certain tools, swords, or even ingots, and that's pretty much the gist of it. I've just made a few more just to make the drain that we need and the faucet. Now, the drain that we need is here, and we'll make 2 of those, and we need 2 seared faucets as well. Now, the faucet's attached to the drain, as you would assume. You don't have to use the faucets. You can use LiquidUX, and that gives you a bit more control because these faucets require a redstone signal or a right click with the actual liquiducts, you can have a much more complicated setup. And yeah, it's just the amount of possibilities that there are with this thing is crazy. So I'll probably leave it at that for now. Next episode, we'll probably get our food and storage going, as well as some thermal expansion goodies. Get some power rocking, and hopefully we'll have a nice little setup. And of course, we'll get the tools done as well. So yeah, what we'll plan to do is we'll get these two guys together, make some manual, make a couple hammers, make a good sword. And yeah, okay guys, that's it for me today. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, if you did like it, give me a like. It helps me out a hell of a lot. And yeah, we'll see you next time.